Hello, good afternoon viewers and welcome to SKTV News. You are watching Afternoon English News with me, Pavini. First, the headlines. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala hands over appointment letter for post of Deputy Superintendent Sports to Wushu player and Arjuna awardee Naurem Roshibina. Manipur University Vice-Chancellor Professor N. Lokendra stresses need for translating books into Manipuri to educate in mother tongue according to NEP 2020. NSC and IM accuses border security force after Assam Rifles facilitating entry of Kuki militants into Manipur from across border. And Manipur police arrest 3 persons in possession of more than 5.5 grams of heroin yesterday. And now let's take a look at the news in detail. Renowned Wushu player and Arjuna awardee Naurem Roshibina will soon take charge as Deputy Superintendent of Police Sports as Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala has handed over the appointment letter to Naurem Roshibina at Raj Bhavan today. According to press release from Raj Bhavan, Naurem Roshibina was appointed as Deputy Superintendent of Police Sports in recognition of her contribution in the field of sports and for being a source of inspiration to younger generations. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala also congratulated Naurem Roshibina and wished her success in her future endeavors. On the other hand, head of project Loktak Hydroelectric Project Upendra Hajra called on Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala at Raj Bhavan today. During the meeting, Upendra Hajra reportedly provided an update on the progress of several infrastructure development initiatives. He also informed that in the last couple of months, the execution of work has improved considerably. He further requested additional support from the governor in advancing the initiatives. On the other hand, Governor Bhala also acknowledged his concerns and assured that he would review the matters. The 36th volume of biannual multidisciplinary national peer-reviewed bilingual research journal of Manipur University, Lambi, was released today. Vice-Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor N. Lokendra, officially released the journal during a function organized by Manipuri Department at the Seminar Hall of the Varsity. The function was also attended by Head of Manipuri Department, Professor L. Birjita Devi, Dean of School of Humanities, Professor N. Pramodini Devi, Director of IQAC, Professor A. Rajmani, former VC in charge, Professor S. Sanatombi, and former Dean of School of Humanities, Professor N. Aruna. Speaking at a function, Vice-Chancellor Lokendra underlined the need for translating books into Manipuri language in line with the objectives of NEP 2020 that emphasizes on using the mother tongue as the medium of instruction. Further informing that the university is making efforts to translate books for undergraduate and postgraduate into Manipuri language as instructed by UGC. The Vice-Chancellor lauded the role of Manipuri Department in promoting Manipuri language.
What we are saying is that even in the care-listed journal also ultimately do not prove to be following that kind of a very sacred sanctity which is supposed to be done by a good journal. So UGC is now thinking of reviewing this policy. Now they are saying that the screening committee of a university will have external members in every subject, about 3 external members. And these 3 external members should have the mandate as well as the capability to judge the quality of a publication. Whether that publication is published in the form of a book chapter or in the form of a peer-reviewed journal or in any way. UGC is giving the power, and the UGC, as per this draft regulation, UGC is giving the power to the 3-member external members to decide the quality of a book in any form, whether it is in the form of a journal, article, or a book chapter, or his or her own publication.
NSCN-IM has accused BSF of transporting illegal immigrants from Churachandpur district to Ukhrul district. According to a news report published in the Ukhrul Times, the BSF has been guarding the Kuki militants' camp at Molhung Kuki village from a long time, entailing a cooperative relationship between the two. It went on to maintain that such a logistic relationship defied any logic and is a direct challenge and insult to the NSCN that has been in a ceasefire with the government of India since 1997 to pave the way for political dialogue for peaceful solution to the Indo-Naga political conflict. Further stating that the paramilitary forces of India providing logistics and material help to Kuki militants in Manipur is nothing new. The news report cited that it was there since the early 1990s when the Manipur government nurtured the Kuki militants group to take on NSCN. It also labelled charges against the Manipur police for indulging in an unethical nexus with Kuki militants, thereby providing materials to the Kuki militants stationed at Molhang Kuki village. It then accuses the Assam Rifles of working in collusion with Kuki militants, citing transportation of Kuki militants in the Kamjong district and other places by AR vehicles. The news report stated that NSCN will not allow Naga areas to be used as a dumping ground for any illegal immigrants transported by India's paramilitary forces from across the border or from any other non-Naga areas. Manipur police arrested 3 drug smugglers along with 5.5 kilograms of suspected heroin from a place in Imphal West District along National Highway No. 2. According to police, the 3 persons were involved in transportation of illegal drugs along National Highway No. 2. Police seized heroin powder weighing about 5.5 kg packed inside 461 soap cases from their possession. A case has been registered for further investigation. The National Executive Meeting for Republican Party of India (RPI) Atawale was held at Ambedkar International Center in New Delhi yesterday. Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment and National President of the party, Ramdas Bandhu Atawale, along with other party members attended the meeting. Speaking in the meeting, National Secretary and Manipur in charge of RPI Atawale, Maheshwar Thaunawjam, said RPI Atawale has become a regional party in Manipur as per ECI notification on January 10 this year. He further maintained that all the branches and sub-branches of the party operating in Manipur will be named using Manipuri nomenclatures. Joint Action Committee JAC against polluting factories or industries in and around Moidangpok, New Ketelmanbi and Moidangpok Kuno has issued stern warning to block the Imphal Jiribam Road along National Highway 37 if the government fails to shut illegal factories operating in the area by tomorrow. A sit-in protest was staged today at Moidangpok Makalaikai, where JAC members and locals voiced their concerns over continued operations of illegal stone crushers, bitumen mixing plants, and newly established brick fields, despite restrictions imposed by the High Court of Manipur in 2021, following complaints raised by the JAC. Speaking at the protest, JAC executive member Longjam Biju stated that despite the court's directive, illegal stone crushers continue to function, causing severe noise and air pollution. Moreover, establishment of the new bitumen mixing plants and brick fields has further worsened living condition in the area. He cautioned that if the government does not take immediate action to shut these illegal work sites, there will be no choice left to block the Imphal Jiri Road.
ngasi aikoina aujariba sit in protesti aikoigi moidangpo khairiba khun sidaista koila lonbagi giston culture chekon mayam si lingkhatnabagi tawrakba aduduga port ki tarakliba rai dubu thawaidadana ngasi phawada sathadana lairiba port asi sarkar gi maikaidagi su mieng jangbiyu aduga tawrakliba thabak asi niyom chumlibra natraga lalibra haiba potusu sarkar gi maikaidagi yengbiraga mieng jangsinabagi damakta laikaista lairiba maira paibi amasung club ki mioising aikoi pumna punjanjaraga sit in protest se pangthok jabani atop lamdagi laglaga anoba son culture chekon mayam ama lingkhananabagi thaurang tawduna leire aduga masida lingkhanlagliba chekon son culture leiba mayam asi mioibagi haksang da leiba matamda hattaba manghanba porpa pollution thokpa arangbagi pollution mayam ama thoi haibasi pumna mangna khangna naraga leinarabani adubu honor leiba singchina aidi paisa pairabani haibagi maongda tawbiriba maong mataw asidi aikoi laikaista leiba praja mayam singchina yaningde haiba poto masi khongdoknabagi damakta ngasi aikoina laikaista sit in protest pangthok sabani.
Students of Mayai Lambi College have locked the principal office of the college in protest against the transfer of its teachers. Speaking on the sidelines, General Secretary of Mayai Lambi College Students' Union, Ichauba Wairokpam, decried that 1 out of 3 teachers of the Economics Department has been transferred to other institutions despite facing acute shortage of teachers in the department. Expressing strong apprehension that the teachers' transfer will give a serious blow to the department, he questioned how can 2 teachers teach all the students of the department. The General Secretary then urged the authorities concerned to stop transferring any teacher from the department, while informing that a memorandum will be submitted to the Commissioner, Director and local MLA in this regard.
Mayai College Student Union na Mayai College ki principal ki room so lang sinjare maramdi hanadagi oja awatpa sing hapiro haiduna mari lenaba singda ajaki kaya ama leire loina na nasimaksu haujimak akoina amuk hana nauna na haina budi damakta sem sadun leiba sairak asita college asigi oja amabu transfer to paise college asigi mahiro singi laiba paidi tingai oi economics department asi oja ahum khota leiba me kili oja mari leiba thokum oja ahum sidago amuk December thara retire tawdago oja ama ngai din leire sida oja ama amuk transfer to thokiba taragadi oja ani sina economics department ki satra around 200 miksi matawgamna maintain tawdabano asigi thorom asidi lengang no mahiro singi right mangan bani karigumba lengakna oja asi transfer tawge hairagadi oja ama hana mahut thabiram kho.
General Secretary of Valley and Hill Labour Union, T.H. Saki, has appealed to Governor and relevant authority to disburse children education benefit for the year 2022, which are meant for education of construction labourers' children. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, T.H. Shanti said the amount for children education benefit 2021 have been received by construction workers. However, the amount for the year 2022 has not yet been disbursed by relevant authority, despite furnishing of necessary documents have been completed by applicant labourers. A memorandum was also submitted to former Chief Minister before the imposition of President's rule in the state, but relevant authority has not acted so far in this regard. While emphasizing on the financial hardships faced by labourers in providing education to their children, T.H. Shaki also warned of agitations if relevant authority failed to fulfill the demands.
Mamangday ko ipigiba 2021 ki pigiba adudai dasu medical benefit ki pibham thokpa phangbam thokpa mayam singdo huji utharaga lehori bani hana thajan giba mayam singdugi akhoida return bank da sangdaba return muglakpa mayam singdusu yaragadi yamna wari ngai tanja sidaida huji harau kumai mayam ama tawdragasu yaksang ama na thokre huji se angang singji mingchandada adukki mati wana private school da tamba ngang mayam ama yawrobani na mingjan sen gi paisa laitadana mama jingjina mapa jingjina ngawra leiriba mayam singse masidaidagi khijitang poknanabagi damakta medical benefit 2022 gi je athuba matamda pithok piyu haidana governor da amadi topa piski mayam singsidaida hoina appeal ama tawjari.
Northeast Development Finance Corporation Limited NetFi and Campus Recruitment Cell Dhana Manjuri University jointly organized Career Conclave 2025 at DM College of Commerce Auditorium Hall today. Dean of DMU School of Business, Professor N. Jayanti, Principal of DM College of Arts, Professor S. Lanchen Bamaiti, retired IAS Divyajyoti Hazarika, Coordinator of DMU Campus Recruitment Cell, Dr. C.H. Mary Thomas, graced the program as main guests. Assistant Coordinator of DMU Campus Recruitment Cell and Assistant Professor of DM College of Commerce, Aribam Devala, spoke on Start-Up program and its funding, where she emphasized on the need for self-employment among youths. Banking sector and other local companies took part in the campus recruitment as part of the Career Conclave.
Housing Power Hanadi Campus Recruitment Sales Hanadi Leramde, DM University say 2018 da enact Ramatunda Maski sales form Tobani, Adogadum mostly Ekanugi Hidagana Mapangi Hidagadi, Hanasudum Kanugumba Kugi, some companies like banking companies, private companies, Kumasudum Lak by Yaukre, MNC companies, Ukradum Lak by Yaukre, call centers Kumasulak by Yawi, Aduga Manipur, Hiragana, Likla Gumba, Adog even for hospitals Kumba, Adugadum Makogi, small scale industries, labor mam, Diximoinadum, freshers Kumbapami, Hanadum employed. Secondly, last year, so in collaboration with Netfee, of course. This is the second time. Mamangida say we had gone through a lot of turmoil in our state. So we did not see a very positive effect because of the program. But we are hoping that from this year, we can get to see more positive effect.
Trainer and trainee certificates were distributed to domain skill trainer and house wiring trainers who participated in a training program recently organized by Rural Self-Employment Training Institute, RSETI, Imphal. Rural Self-Employment Training Institute Imphal Director Yumkaibam Divan, Manipur Industrial Development Corporation Limited MIDC Chairman P. Loken and Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission District Mission Manager Praveena Nongmaitem were the men gazed on the occasion. Director Yumkaibam Divan stated that the institute had organized 32 various training programs last year. This year, 2 efforts are being made to organize around 17 various training programs. He urged the public to receive detailed information from the institute to participate in various training programs.
Domain skill trainer hai institute ta karaba usajing selection to ubajing adugi certificate and thopa aduga koina hatakta losen giba training program ama house wiring technical ki adugi certificate and thopa loina na moida toolkit and thopa adugi program ne koina jasa isi 2024 25 ta koina apun ba training makan to ba training makan tha ni thoi gumba Program that liba say whole Padoriba 25, 26 sida koina training 17 gumba tawna plan like masi koina matamatam koina koina MSRM ga pullaga koina celebrate mayam ji da awareness program ji sali.
Rituals for digging a public pond on Rulekai under Moirang Municipal Council Ward Number 10 was performed today. Speaking on the sidelines, Moirang AC MLA Tongam Shanti informed that the initiative was taken up by PHED while expressing belief that it will alleviate the public's concern for adequate water supply. Further stating that a connecting road alongside the pond will also be constructed, Shanti went on to seek public support for the initiative. Former Director of Jenims, Laishram Devan, has stressed on importance of keeping our drainage system hygienic and free-flowing in order to cope the problem of frequent flooding and other cleanliness-related diseases. Laishram Devan said this on the sideline of cleanliness drive that was carried out at Ibudo Pakangbat Temple in Langtabal, Kunja Awang Laikai today. Meanwhile, Ibudo Pakangbat Thogal Loop also thanked Dr. Deben for providing machineries and financial assistance in developing the temple compound.
aduga iremna lasi phattaba taragadi manam mahana singba tilkang singma kya poksilaktana haji ji mayok neriba dengi malaria na singma mayam asi rekado manam asina akoi drainage asi luna nana thamnaba aduga akoi laisangi akoi bida lairiba lairai haiba tare nalasi lairai ji ni hai raktana baidana akoi matam matam wi masi singdok sabani lokot sabani matam mi matungina heng akoi gi phangi matungina masal lairiba akoi gi iremna lasi su paka drain challe raga amona kai myam ji thaja dana ba aduga lairai ji khara protection oinana ba haidana protective oina ba haidana oina RCC gi drainage ama masi oinana ba masi koi lairai ji khagal ga leibak sin ngai dana ba su tawjagani masida akoi lekai isle biriba akoi gi lai subu phajana mayamna lapiri ba adu khorambiri ba isil nauk singna su koi gi drainage sesda amor kai langsin bidaba akoi masida drainage phajana leirakan sida koi even sigi ising jibauda koi lauraga akoi bida leisuna ising chaibi yaba adigi lampak sidi ising chaitokpi yaba fulai ful hogdana ba mayam punna akoi gi laisanga sibu phajana mapung phaba oina ba hona minasi haiba aina leikai gi akoi bi labor isinau myamna su aina nuluksabaga loina nain haijari.
Drugs Control Administration under the Directorate of Health Services, Manipur, has issued a directive to all wholesale medical stores and retail pharmacies operating in the state with expired licenses to renew them. Licensing and Controlling Authority, as Baleshwar, in a press release issued yesterday, stated that those whose license have expired for over 6 months must renew them within 7 days. He also informed that failing to renew license will face penalties under Drugs Act 1940 and Drugs Rules 1945. Federation of Civil Society Organization, FOCS, Manipur extended greetings to people of Manipur and Manipuri diaspora spread across the globe ahead of Sajibu Nongma Panba Chairauba and Idul Fitr. In a press note issued by its Information and Public Relations Secretary Narish Mangang, FOCS wished for a renewed strong bond between indigenous communities in hills and valley. Meanwhile, in the national news, in a potential thaw in China-India relations, Chinese Consul General in Kolkata, Zhu Wei, announced that both countries are in discussions to resume direct flights 5 years after the COVID-19 pandemic and border tensions halted them. Speaking at a press conference, Zhu Wei highlighted that before the pandemic, India and China operated 50 direct flights per week between major cities like Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Kunming, New Delhi, Mumbai, and Kolkata. He said that the two sides are currently working on resuming direct flights as soon as possible. The initiative was first mentioned by India's Foreign Ministry following top diplomat Vikram Misri's visit to China in January. The ministry had stated that both countries had agreed in principle to resume direct air services. Zhu Wei also expressed optimism about strengthening bilateral ties, noting that a series of events will mark the 75th anniversary of diplomatic relations between the two nations on April 1st. Chinese authorities are reportedly hopeful that India will ease visa restrictions for Chinese nationals and that bilateral trade will see an upward trend. And now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center, Imphal State's maximum temperature was recorded at 29.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 12.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 89% in the morning and 35% in the evening. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala hands over appointment letter for post of Deputy Superintendent Sports to Wushu player and Arjuna awardee Naurem Roshibina. Manipur University Vice-Chancellor Professor N. Lokendra stresses need for translating books into Manipuri to educate in mother tongue according to NEP 2020. NSC and IM accuses border security force after Assam Rifles facilitating entry of Kuki militants into Manipur from across border. And Manipur police arrests 3 persons in possession of more than 5.5 grams of heroin yesterday. That's all we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.